preserved. My concluding thoughts. It is very clear that faith and spirituality still hold great significance in shaping the African continent as far as its future and destiny is concerned. But it is also very clear, and sadly so, still falls short of its potential. I have a very brief discussion with the head of politics at the Abuja U.S. Embassy. Subjects that we spoke about was the idea of the kinds of teachings that people become victims of the orientations that come to them. And because Africa is a very religious continent, most of the ill taught and practiced in Africa, there will have to be a growing orientation that transcends faith, spirituality, and religion from a mere advocacy of fanaticism, societal transformation and nation building, to one that will in greater measures spearhead the campaign for moral excellence, honor to all men. We must introduce superior policies that stimulate great growth and development while preserving the fundamental human rights of all and sundry. This way, faith and religion will remain potent forces of change, socio-economic development, and will become active in the world at large. I hope that these thoughts that I've shared with us have helped us to really see that in the midst of all the conflicts that surround faith, spirituality, and religion, that from the lens of history and from the factors that I've put before you, I think it is safe to say that faith still holds value and relevance in our contemporary society, especially sub-Saharan Africa. Thank you very much for your attention. God bless
you. Luke chapter 1. Show me something there. Go to Acts chapter 1 as well. Let me round up now. I'm getting you bored. For as much as many have taken in hand to set forth, all right. For as much as many have taken in hand, forth in order a declaration of those things which are most surely believed among us. Luke, look at me. Luke is a medical doctor. It's not like Peter. Peter is illiterate. Luke is sound. And that was why Paul later in ministry, he said, Demas has forsaken me. Only Luke is with me. You know why? Because Luke is a doctor. At that time, Paul is already aged. He needs medical advice. Are you with me? Aside from those, that many of the letters of Paul, he didn't write them, especially Roman. The book of Roman is not the one that wrote it. Now, if you write something on Ambia, what do you call it? Biography or autobiography? Do I have intelligent people in my class? Huh? Yeah. If you write it yourself, what is it called? Now, the book of Romans is a biography. Paul was speaking, someone was helping him to write it in that language. Is that okay now? All right. Luke was saying, even as they delivered them, there is what is commonly believed among us. Even as they delivered them unto us, which is from the beginning, were eyewitnesses and minister of the word. It seemed good to me also. After Matthew have written his own, after John have given his own witness, after Luke has given his own witness, after Peter has given his own witness, as the early witness, early apostles that were with Jesus, these guys came and said, he truly is resurrected. He truly died. They preached sermons, 5,000 believed. They taught the church what he told them, what they saw, how he appeared to them. Then Luke came from an intelligent perspective. Who told him? Because we're a pastor, you should not school. I was telling my wife, I said, I want to go and do my BS in theology now, because it's a diploma I have. That's the highest I have. So I want to do my BSc. After that, I want to do my master's. And after that, I want to do my PhD. Who told you can't school? Luke was intelligent. There are pastors that there are grace on your left. You can only speak before professors. How many of you saw the interview that Selman had in Harvard? It takes a level of intelligence. See that lecture? Not just speaking in tongues. There are gates that will never open to you because you are a pastor. It will open because you are intelligent. There are people that only listen to you because of intelligence. So many people, they are intelligent to the point that they doubt everything. Say, we have never heard before that a man died and raised up again. What do you mean? What do you mean by we are scientists? How can somebody walk on water? How can you convince a professor that somebody walk on water? How will you prove to a mathematician that 5 loaves of bread, or is it 2? 5 and 2 fishes, right? Fed 5,000. That has violated the principles of mathematics. Hi. But when they were arguing, then Luke came with intelligence. Dr. Luke now. They haven't studied the former accounts that was written to the church, which were commonly believed among us. It seems too good to me to write unto you, O most Theophilus. Are you seeing that now? Having had perfect understanding of all things from the very first, to write unto thee in order, most excellent Theophilus. So Luke bring the investigative journalism into the approach. He's not just coming to tell you. Luke didn't tell you that. That's why the book of Luke is more comprehensive than Mark and Matthew. It's more detailed. Luke, coming from the aspect of the historian, from the aspect of the theologian, from the aspect of the eyewitnesses. See, in the letter that Luke wrote, he will show you pictures of the tomb. Are you seeing that now? He will show you evidence, not just speaking.